Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all. A massive leap! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Alexis Sanchez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Koulibaly positions himself well and cuts it out, plays it out to the wing, and the counter is on. Well read, he sorted that out.
They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
So Jim, a few notes on the opposition. What can you tell me about them?
Well, quick two-touch football can be difficult to execute, but these players can take it to one-touch passing, and living with that is not easy.
Roberto Carlos tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well weighted. Mbappe is demanding it out wide. Must score, and the finish! Goal! First blood drawn. Sanchez was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Alexis Sanchez. Can he score? He scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Attempts to play it through. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Casemiro. Kyle Walker. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And it's Sanchez. Just brushed off the ball there. Dembele. Wijnaldum. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! He has done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's got through. It's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. Wijnaldum. Aimed long and direct. Oh, it's Dembele. Wijnaldum. So nearly the perfect ball. Mbappe. Alexis Sanchez. And he's cut it out. Roberto Carlos plays it forward. And it's Wijnaldum. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Dybala. Good clearance and very necessary. Wijnaldum. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Marco Verratti pushes it out wide. Salah. Mbappe. Now, can he capitalise? Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. And there's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's left his man. Neuer gets it away. And it's from Mario. Now it's Dembele.
Armanucci really have kept that build-up play nice and tight with lots of support, a style that they've been trying to make their own for quite a while now.
Mohamed Salah, it's Salah! Mbappe, lovely bit of skill there. It's anyone's ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Whose ball? Who's going to get that?
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Plays it back. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, they can break here. Sanchez plays it out to the flank. Oh, good ball. Alexis Sanchez. Casemiro. Clips one through. And the flag's up.
He may have been caught offside, but Romario may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on the shoulder of the last defender, I can tell you.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Koulibaly. Now it's Messi. Mertens. Mbappe has a pop. It's in. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Breaks on here. And it's Messi.
Carlos simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Now it's Thauvin.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
So the manager making the last of his changes. He's in! Romario! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Aimed long and direct. Thauvin. He's pinged one through here. Romario. Chance to shoot. Could move up a gear here. Mertens. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang looking to break out here. Now surely Aubameyang shoots. Played out to the right, and it's been taken straight back. And it's Mertens. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Messi. He'll have a dip! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So now the difference is 3. It's a promising ball. It's Mertens! Vigo. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Messi. Mertens. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from...
And that's it! A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The colours of the Nerazzurri prevalent all around us. This is the Giuseppe Meazza, as we all remember it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
Has a pop! Aubameyang, and a shot!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
And it's Luis Suarez. And help's available out wide. Messi. Luis Suarez. Milan get it back again. Ziyech. With Ziyech. Milan will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Well, Peter, they play a very attractive brand of possession football as long as they avoid passing for passing's sake and maintain an end product intent.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Milan seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Alexis Sanchez. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Dashing forward at pace. And Messi! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Hector Bellerin. Messi. Eyeing that space. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now has a swing at it! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Strong punch. There's some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Well read, he sorted that out. Well played, he saw that coming. Tar. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think this is looking much more promising now.
Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well read, they've been good at that. Vieira. Played out to the right. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Mkhitaryan. Plays it back. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, they can break here. Alexis Sanchez. Mkhitaryan. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Messi really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Mkhitaryan. And it's Sanchez. Aubameyang. It's a goal kick. Van Dijk. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to
shapes the shoots! Superb goal!
Well, that's what top players do. They can seize the initiative almost single-handedly, and that goal eases them in front once more to make this second half look a little more promising.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It is a corner. Now it's Sanchez. It's a loose ball. Messi. De Gea catches it safely. Nedved. Bellerin. That's a decent ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Massive leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's Sanchez.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Defenders on the back foot. Luis Suarez. This is promising. This could fall anywhere.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
With a delicate ball. Jordi Alba. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nedved. Jordi Alba. And he's there to hoof it away. Luis Suarez. Looking for a decent ball in. Ziyech battles to win it back. Alexis Sanchez. Brings it forward. Driving on, a real charge here. Aubameyang. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Out wide to the right. That's a throw. And it's Jordi Alba. Ziyech. Crossed in. And out it comes again. Vieira.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Going through, going for goal! Aubameyang opts to play it back, and he's cut it out.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, that is lovely footwork. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Can he score? Is it in? Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. You run short of superlatives. That was extra special. So that's 2 now without reply. Luis Suarez, out to the left it goes. He's left his man. Hector Bellerin. That's a throw.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Aubameyang. Now it's Mertens. Mertens. Beautifully done. Mertens! Yes! And they are cruising away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, a great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central position.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the flag. Shoots! Marquinhos plays it forward. Casemiro spreads it towards the left. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And it's been taken straight back. Mertens. Totti. Now it's Messi. Granit Xhaka. Totti. Surely he scores! On the ball, he's had a go! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Mertens duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Milan trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Has a hit! He scores! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Mertens. Mertens has a shot! Felipe Luis gets good distance on it. Over to the left. A buccaneering run from the defender. Now it's Messi. Xhaka plays it out to the wing. And it's Felipe. Casemiro sticks in a foot to win it back. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
Ake. Suso. Granit Xhaka. A real chance to break. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Right through the middle. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Neymar. Douglas, and a shot!
Look, there's some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them it.
Up to meet it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Totti goes long. Mertens, he's left his man. Has a pop! Totti going through. Now it's Mertens. Can he finish? Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Paulinho is demanding it out wide. He's left his man. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Messi, he's got away. Forward it goes. Totti with a definite foul there. Looks to clip it forward, and he's there to cut it out. It's Adriano! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Massive leap! It's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
That'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Naldo. Out to the left it goes. And help's available out wide. Going through. Big chance! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Keeper has beaten it away. He's looking to get there first. Felipe. Well played, he saw that coming. Suso. Totti. Out wide to the right. Tries to dink it in. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Mertens. He's gone for it. It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue. Messi sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Suso. Mertens, and the finish! Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Neymar over to the left.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
How about a shot? That intervention was very necessary. Zico. And it's Aguero. Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Alan. He's left his man. Pato. Here it comes. Alan gets into some space. Cross from Zico. Knocks it away.
Milan have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
Yeah, bright approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter.
Pato. And it's Allen. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Aimed long and direct. Has he picked him out? Suso going through. Suso decides to play it back. Douglas Costa tries to get it forward quickly. He's found his man. Now it's Neymar. Whistle's gone. Just offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Brandt. Felipe. Forward pass. Now it's Pato, looking to break out here. Zico plays it out to the flank. Alan has it out wide and in space. Pato. Good clearance and very necessary. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Pato can shoot here. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Messi. Now it's Aguero.
Marquinhos simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Now it's Pato. Cafu is charging up on the over. Hits one! And he heaves it forward. Breaks on here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Suso. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that is that. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. He'll have a dip! Saved only by poor finishing.
Lorenzo Insigne worked a lovely solo run and effort, Peter. He should go solo again for me.
Koulibaly. Thiago Silva. Aimed long and direct. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. It's Dalglish. And he's cut it out. Messi. He's gone for it! Oh, that's a waste. Striding forward, facing goal. Shot at goal! They've scored! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Roma trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Rakitic goes steaming forward. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Socrates boots it to safety. Roberto. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Insigne. And that's been levered clear. And it's Insigne. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Gets up to head it! He scores! And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Mbappe, decent looking ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's left his man. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Checo. Right through the middle. He's off on a marauding run. Referee has just said play on. Mbappe plays it out to the wing. Koulibaly. And it's Salah. Hoists it high. Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap.
Roma have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Insigne. Now it's Checo. Going through. Dalglish. And a shot! And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through... Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. We're with you from the Maracanã that has for so long been Rio's leading world-class venue. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I'm going to go for the little wriggler.
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose! Socrates can hoist it clear.
Well, it's a mode of defending that's been their choice in recent times. Retreat and make sure that the play is always in front of them.
So, Jim, a few notes on the opposition. What can you tell me about them?
This group of players must do an awful lot of one-touch passing on the training ground because they've become very, very good at it.
Vieira. And the counter is on. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Socrates positions himself well and cuts it out. Sane needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Vidal. Hector Bellerin. And it's Sané. Now it's Lacazette. He's got away. Lacazette shoots! And he's done it! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Dzeko. Is it in? It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Mkhitaryan. Dzeko. Oh, they could break here. Salvio. Lacazette. Felipe. Now it's Sterling. Hoists it high. Oh, he's found him in space. Shoots! They've done it! And they get themselves in front!
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
So we have a breakthrough. And it's Dzeko. Forward it goes. Sané. Lacazette plays it out to the wing. Sterling. Felipe Luis with the cross. And that's been levered clear. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Great ball, and now the shot. Surely he's hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's been taken short. Alex Telles boots it to safety. Kimpembe. And it's Lacazette. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Lacazette. Sterling. De Gea deals with it effortlessly. Now it's Dzeko. Out to the left it goes. Hamšík. Played out to the right. Salvio tries running with the ball at his feet. Dzeko hits it! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And that has been clubbed away. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
It's broken loose. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Felipe, and it's Sterling. Aimed long and direct, and it's got through. Felipe, Sterling, and he's cut it out. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Vieira. Salvio. Vieira. Mertens attempts to play it through. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Vidal. That'll be a throw. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Insigne. Can't get the better of his opposite number. It's on, he'll have a dip! Back of the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Lorenzo Insigne. Valencia lobs it in gently, looking for space out wide. Socrates does well to read it and intercepts. Now it's Mertens.
Mertens really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Now it's Mertens. Now it's Messi. It's anyone's ball. Mkhitaryan. Hector Bellerin plays it forward. Sane looking to run onto it. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Vidal. And it's Hector Bellerin. He's got options out wide. Now it's Lacazette. Chance to... And the finish! They've scored! And they're back in front!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mertens. Vieira. 75 minutes played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vieira. And it's Salvio. Messi. That's gone a long way up and away. And that's been won straight back. Salvio. Room for a shot. And the ball's come out.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Salvio, and it's got through. Messi. This is promising.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Going for goal! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So all square with almost no time remaining. They are right into last chance territory. Timely intervention. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, wonderful stuff, and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here. And Falcao! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Cleared without complication. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Azpilicueta does well to read it and intercepts. Perisic. Jordan Henderson. Perisic. Di Maria. Here comes the corner. They've managed to get it away. And it's Henderson. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Chance to shoot. Suarez is flagged offside. Keeper goes long. Gets it back. Trying to get there. Blackburn ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Falcao. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the weighted pass. Here it comes. Dybala. And it's Dybala. Now it's Verratti. He's on his way. Marco Verratti. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Now it's Falcao. Over to the left. Aimed wide, but he'd have done well to reach that. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Di Maria. Henderson. Forward it goes. Perisic.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Here it is now, surely! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And it's Azpilicueta. Dinks one in. And he's whipped it in low. And a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Felipe. Out of play for a throw. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Falcao pushes it out wide. Gorgeous control there. Falcao. And the ball is out of play. Dybala floats one over.
Blackburn have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to...
Can he finish? And it's a goal! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and, I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Paulo Dybala really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Now it's Di Maria. Falcao. Room for a shot. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Fischer. No way through there. There's the through ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Marco Verratti. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Socrates gets into the right position to intercept. De Gea gets it upfield.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Falcao. Neymar. Good ball. Looking to break out here. He's got away. And he's there to cut it out. That's gone a long way up and away. Tries to get it forward quickly. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Hits one! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, surely! Hits one! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Blackburn get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Aimed long and direct. Now it's Falcao. Luis Suarez. Decent looking ball. Chance to shoot. It's Falcao! Socrates goes looking. Forward it goes. He's left his man. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Marquinhos knocks it away. And it's Di Maria.
Blackburn have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Ronaldo plays a clever pass. Nicely controlled. And that's been levered clear.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Looking for space out wide. Felipe. And it's hoisted clear. Played in again. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Messi. Neymar gets flagged offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Roberto. Jordan Henderson. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Messi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. A chance! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's looked long this time.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Mertens. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shoots! Sticks it away!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So the lead now is 2. Going through. Laic. The ball's loose, and he's after it. So who's he picking out? Goalkeeper's ball. Fischer. And he's made certain that won't get through. Falcao. Laic. Luis Suarez. Can he put it away? And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter,
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, great ball! Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Griezmann certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Blind tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Luis Suarez. Could be thinking about a shot here.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
Played back in. Barcelona will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Possession is one thing, but when you can move the ball as quickly as they can in tight areas, the game becomes beautiful.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. That's a brilliant interception. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Luis Suarez. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Thauvin. Gomez. Has it out wide and in space, and he's cut it out. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Now it's Neymar. Aimed long and direct. Roberto. Now it's Neymar. Sergio Busquets. Out wide to the right. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. And it's Laic. Thauvin gets it, and now what? Laic. Gomez crosses into the box. Azar. Sergio Busquets, well positioned to make that interception. Laic. Blint. So it is still 0-0. Blint. Griezmann with a shot! Varane plays it forward. He's got away. Jemison does well to read it and intercepts. Over to the left. Now a chance to break. He's left his man. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. And it's Umtiti. It's got through, and can he put it away? And the ball's come out. Gomez trying to get there. Busquets really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Griezmann. How about a shot? And he's there to cut it out. Aimed long and direct. Messi spreads it towards the left. Going through. And it's Rakitic. It's a loose ball. Busquets plays it out to the wing. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Tauvin. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba. Griezmann. Looking to shoot. The captain scores!
Well, look, captains so often feel a greater responsibility to come up with something a little extra, especially approaching the break. He knew of the significance in striking before it. The dressing room moods now.
Has a swing at it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Sergio Busquets simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Messi is flagged offside. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half. Messi is the guilty party there. Blint. And it's Laic. Gomez. Griezmann. Luis Suarez. Oh, the ball's come loose! He's got away! Shot at goal! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's left his man. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Jordi Alba gets it back. Laic. Laic. The shot's on! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Going through. Neymar goes for the cross. Defence has got rid of that.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Tauvin driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Out to the left it goes. Laic. Luis Suarez. Played out to the right. That is terrific skill. Neymar, lovely feet. He's got away. A chance to play it in. He's come loose. Now it's Neymar. Can he deliver? Oh, that is lovely footwork. Here's the ball. Massive leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Michelko. And it's Laic. Now it's Griezmann. And Titi goes looking. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Laic. Laic. Griezmann. Plays it out to the flank. It's a good-looking cross. Jordi Alba knocks it away. Roberto. Kante pushes it out wide. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Laic has made his mark on this game. And it's Tovan. Berchelko is demanding it out wide. Great ball, and now the shot! Messi plays it out to the wing. Hazard. Beautifully done. So who's he picking out? Jemison boots it to safety. Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Time to deliver. Toni Kroos. Now it's Hazard. Jordi Alba. Has a hit! And that is doing no harm. Jordi Alba. And it's Laic. Tovan. He has it out wide now. Now it's Tovan. Tovan. Can he dig out a shot? Roberto tries to get it forward quickly. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And already we're underway here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Is it in? And he's done it!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Milan trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And now the breakaway. Messi. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Milan are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
They have a tried and tested passing formula, Peter, that's very easy on the eye, with panache and punch.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. In with a header! He has done it! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's got away. He's made sure that that won't get through. Sterling looking to get on the end of this. Can he finish? And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. He's gone for it! They've done it! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
So is this the start of a comeback? Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Mane. A really good feet. It's a loose ball. That is terrific skill. Hector Bellerin is fouled. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Aspas. Luis Suarez going for goal! Koulibaly goes looking. Marcelo. Plays it forward. So who's he picking out? Now the counter. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Mane. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Neymar. Luis Suarez. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Mohamed Salah, dashing forward at pace. Messi, good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Lukaku. It's Luis Suarez! He scores! And the lead. And we hit half-time.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. There's the start of the second half. Salah. And it's been taken straight back. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Messi. Sterling. Lukaku has been given offside.
He may have been caught offside, but Lukaku may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on the shoulder of the last defender, I can tell you.
Now it's Aspas. And it's Aspas. Sterling. Now a chance to break. Sterling. Hector Bellerin. Casemiro. Well positioned to make that interception. And now they can launch a counter. Hector Bellerin.
Milan have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Now it's Messi. And it's Salah. Now it's Luis Suarez. Aspas! It's a goal! They're back within reach! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Messi, out wide to the right. Mohamed Salah. Messi decides to play it back. Casemiro gets it back. Lukaku over to the left. Breaks on here. Now it's Sterling. Luis Suarez looking to break out here. Aspas. Luis Suarez. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Chip through. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Sterling. Could be thinking about a shot here. Shapes to shoot. And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's Koulibaly. Hector Bellerin. Luis Suarez. Big chance! Decent enough try.
Suarez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Aubameyang. Now it's Messi. Koulibaly does well to read it and intercepts. Great ball, now the shot. Looking to shoot. Back of the net. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well played, he saw that coming. Could move up a gear here. Roberto goes up and over. Flags up.
He realised he was going to be flagged, didn't he? And he tried to escape it.
Vieira. And it's Luis Suarez.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Messi.
Milan are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Now it's Brahimi. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Bellerin. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Marcelo. Mertens. Luis Suarez. That's a brilliant interception.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Going through. Got a sight of goal here.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
The final whistle. Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.